Hello and welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. My name is Joris and today I don't have a pleasant video, but I need to make it because it's really important that you don't panic. You see my numbers. So my previous value on the 28th of July was 51,140.69 Swiss francs, and right now it's 47,138.82 Swiss francs. So I'm down more than 4,000 Swiss francs or minus 7.83%. And what to do when there is a crash like this? And I'm calling it a crash between parentheses because actually it's a correction. It's not really a crash. I've seen worse in my 30 years of being on the stock market. So if you are a long-term investor, you should stay calm, don't panic, and for sure don't sell. Buy extra, well, that's up to you. You can do that, but only if you can miss the money and if you don't overstretch your budget. So some people, they have a cash pile laying ready for opportunities like this, and I call it an opportunity, but also be aware it can be that this isn't the bottom yet. It is going up now, so you can say the bottom is already past, but you never know, it can get even worse. So the previous time with COVID, it went down 25% and even more. So now it's down 10-12%. Some stocks are down more, some stocks are down less, but you never know where the bottom actually is, and you don't know where the top is as well. What am I doing? I'm still staying fully invested. So for me, the short term is a short term, and I only lose money when I actually sell stocks of my ETFs. And when I sell them, when am I going to buy them back? You don't know it. And if you buy them back on a higher price, you actually have less shares. And when you have less shares, you have less dividend. And for me, dividend is the thing that counts. So, yeah. The only thing that I wish was that the tax return of 2022 was already here. I'm still waiting for it. My wife is still waiting for it. And I would care more about this dip when I could invest extra, but unfortunately I can't. You know the deal. I already invested everything that I could on the 25th of July, so now I have to wait until the next wage comes around so that I can pay myself first again after I get my wage. But for now, I can't invest extra, so that's the way it is. And the good thing is the loss was 8.5%. In fact, it was 8.53%. And now it's already down to 7.8%. So it goes incredibly fast. And something that I noticed lately is that the market is oh so volatile. And I always think about what Michael Burry says, because I'm a passive investor too, and he's warning about the passive investment bubble. And I know for a reason is right. There is some kind of bubble because a lot of people are putting their money into ETFs and they are blindly investing into the companies that are in that ETF index. Of course, those companies their price is being supported in some way, but in my opinion, that isn't really the problem. The bubble that is, so to say, there isn't actually the problem because you have a lot of active investors that are, of course, seizing the opportunity to take away from that bubble. They also know that a lot of money is flowing in passively into the stock market, so they can profit from that as well. And on the other hand, I think that they are getting more and more influence on the market, and that's how they are causing bigger and bigger swings. So nowadays you see swings of 5% up and down for some stocks. Like Nvidia last week, it went down 8%, it went up 9%, it went down 8% and a half again, and then the next day again 5% down. So it's so fast, it's incredible. And a lot has to do with the fact there are lower available tradable stocks. So those active investors have more influence. But on the other hand, many of us are also helping them, as many of us are not paying attention when they join a certain cheap broker. So you have brokers that are really cheap for trading. You don't have to pay custody fees, which is really great. But on the other hand, they are making profits from lending out your stocks. And lending out your stocks is actually costing you a lot more money than you know, and actually more than the amount of money that you are saving by not paying the fees that I am paying with Swissquote. So once again, I'm mentioning Swissquote. I really like them because they are quite clear about when you put on the lending activity. They stipulate that you receive a part of the money as well that they are making. So they are sharing the profits that they are making, but they are not hiding it in their not having fees. So you really have to activate it, while in other brokers, when you just join them, you have to deactivate the lending opportunity of your stocks. So yeah, you have to be careful there. So when you don't know whether or not your broker is lending out your stocks, your shares of your ETFs or your companies, please check it. And if you don't have to pay large fees when you activate or deactivate the lending opportunity on your stocks, please deactivate it. And yeah, just don't give the active investors the possibility to lend out your stocks and short your stocks, because they are drawing down your stock prices. So you are losing money anyway, and they are gaining a lot by it. And the brokers are gaining a lot by it as well, over and over and over again. And then on the other hand, we have of course the Fed that screwed up once again. They didn't lower the interest rates again. It's already for 6 months that I'm thinking they should lower the interest rates. I also watched Sasha Yanshin. I really like his videos because I often agree with him. And yeah, as you are watching my videos, I think you are agreeing with me as well. And if you don't know him yet, please check him out. He's a really great YouTuber. He makes a lot of great content. I'm not related to him whatsoever. He's a Brit living in America. I'm a Belgian living in Switzerland. I don't know him. I only know him from YouTube, so no relation whatsoever. But Shasha, I love you, man. Keep up the good work. And this just reminds me of how great it is to be a dividend investor. There is panic on the stock market. Many people are freaking out about their losses now. a lot of people that started in the last 3-4 years, they don't know what a mini crash is. They are now experiencing a little one and they're already freaking out. And for me, yeah, I've seen worse, so I'm still relaxed. I'm not worrying about anything actually, and the only thing I'm worrying about is getting the tax returns so that I can maybe buy more. But I have to agree with my wife, of course, because my wife wants to buy closets because we are short on closet space, but that's something else. And yeah, my yearly dividend, my estimate of my yearly dividends, it's still the same, 2,876.65 Swiss francs a year, or almost 240 Swiss francs per month. Of course, I know the euro dropped considerably against the Swiss franc, so now 1 euro is worth 0.93 Swiss francs. So the number, when I recalculate it, it will have dropped to 2,800 more or less, but you get my point. For me, dividends is the thing that counts and not the profit that I make from month to month. I report it because it's a nice video to make, but the yearly dividend, that's where I'm investing for, why I'm investing for, and the goal is 3,500 Swiss francs per month, up to 5,000 Swiss francs per month, and we are getting there. Even with this drop, if I could buy more now, the amount of dividend yield that I make for my money would go up. But yeah, it's not for now because I don't have money to spare. And always remember, nothing has changed for the bigger long-term picture. So relax too, be happy, and thank you for watching. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that like button as well. It helps out the channel enormously. And with that being said, thank you for watching and see you on the next one on my YouTube channel. Bye.